Hello guys, Mazaku here to give you guys first ever top 15 strongest Mangekyou Sharingan list. Now you guys are probably wondering, why is he actually speaking in this video? Well today guys, I'm going to be giving some commentary to avoid controversy as I have faced on my top 20 strongest Mangekyou Sharingan users, aka strongest characters who happen to have Mangekyou Sharingan, and people fail to understand that. So that is why I'm speaking on this video. So I don't really have to say much when people try to throw some disobeying and disrespectful and racist backlash at me. So without further ado, let's get into the list. Number 15, Shin. Now his role at number 15 is really unexplainable. You don't have to explain any of it. His Mangekyou Sharingan breathes from a non-Uchiha body, and it is a very generic and a very simple one. Only thing it could really do is like telekinetic kick shit, and it didn't really do anything. Naruto, Sasuke, of course they're gods, but other than that, it can't really do shit. It has a little bit of space time, but it's a lot slower than Kamui, of course, but it doesn't really do anything. It really didn't help the user, and the ways we've seen it being used, wasn't really impressive to me, or I doubt any of us one bit. And then the main thing, it wasn't really bred by an actual Uchiha anyway, so that's already a setback as it is. Now number 14, now we have here Naka Uchiha. Okay, I'm not going to go in depth for this one to probably 11, because these are filler characters who have awakened Mangekyou Sharingan, and the best we've seen them do was Izuna, which I'm pretty sure somebody with an actual Sharingan can actually do the same thing. I mean, they didn't really do anything special or anything the way. So who he had 14, I believe his name is Baru, and Rai at fucking 12, I believe. Yeah, excuse me, yeah, 14, 13, 12 would be Naka, Baru, and Rai. Now 11, however, even though she was a filler as well, she displayed Izuna to use it very effectively thanks to her Mangekyou Sharingan. That's why she has the rank above all the other ones on there. Plus, she kind of killed the strongest one out of the previous three. So, saying that, you guys, if you did watch Naruto Shippuden, that's a no-brainer why she's number 11. Or number 10, Fugaku Uchiha. Now, people say, he doesn't have many feats as a Mangekyou Sharingan user. They failed to realize that in that very same episode when he awakened it, he put his son under a genjutsu and showed him exactly what he would do to the village, or what he could do, but he chose not to. His eyes were strong enough to have the user, destroy the village if he felt like it. Overall, it is a honed Mangekyou Sharingan, so if he does use it, I wouldn't put it past him to be able to use it to its full potential. But it basically, he holds that spot at number 10. Now let's go to number 9, which would be Izuna Uchiha. Now, of course, we don't know much about it. Only thing we know is that it is on par with Mangekyou Sharingan of MS Madara, and we all know how much of a badass he is. That's kind of the only feat it really holds. But due to the fact that MS Madara was able to perfect the Susanoo due to taking Izuna's eyes, the fact that him having Susanoo is already solidified. So that's basically what we do know about his Mangekyou Sharingan. Kind of wish Kishimoto would have been more clear, went more into depth of what he could actually do with his prowess. But he holds the number 9 spot. Now, number 8 would be, of course, Madara Uchiha Mangekyou Sharingan, based on the fact that Madara Uchiha, thanks to him opening his Mangekyou Sharingan first, he had more time to perfect it, and he was the leader of the Uchiha clan. I'm pretty sure if Izuna's Mangekyou was stronger, the roles would be switched, but of course it's Madara, and he wins that by default. And of course, him having Susanoo, due to him taking his brothers, he was able to perfect his Susanoo after that. But Madara holds the number 8 spot, and number 7 would be Sasuke Uchiha's Mangekyou Sharingan. And me personally, Sasuke Uchiha's Mangekyou Sharingan is one of the worst written Mangekyou Sharingans in history of Naruto. I didn't find the way he used it entertaining. I didn't find the design cool looking. I didn't find anything cool about this Mangekyou Sharingan. In fact, I believe it was used very poorly. And to be honest, since he actually had the regular Mangekyou, all he's been taking was L's. He took an L from actually no, he actually beat Danzo. I think that was the only W he really got. And Danzo, I think, killed himself. But he lost to A. B made a fool out of him. I think that Mangekyou Sharingan, and then it kind of ran out kind of fast. So to me personally, it's only really got a spot over Madara's and Izuna's because it just has more feats. And Matsuratsu is pretty nice though. I would give him credit for that, and he could change the shape with the other eye. But other than that, that's pretty much it for Sasuke's Mangekyou Sharingan. To be honest, to me, it was just a waste. No offense. I like Sasuke, but the Mangekyou Sharingan era Sasuke hardly entertained me at all. I mean, it entertained me seeing him get his ass whooped, but anything offensively, it didn't hardly entertain me. Now let's go to number 6. Excuse me, I got lost. And that would be Itachi Uchiha. Now I got people who's gonna bitch, oh, Itachi should be number 3. Please. It's the reason why I decided to speak on this video, because I knew I'd get those kind of comments. So before I do, I'm going to silence them. Now some people probably stopped the video already without even hearing what I had to say, and that is perfectly fine. But Itachi's number 6. First off, I'm gonna give this man credit. His Mangekyou Sharingan is probably one of the most decorated in the actual series. Him having Susanoo, Torsuke Blade, a Matsuratsu, be able to put out the flames as well. Tsukiyomi, let's be honest, he has hands down the most decorated Mangekyou Sharingan, but just because it's the most decorated doesn't mean it's the best. He just has the most things and the most options to do with his. Of course, the Matsuratsu flames are supposed to be an everlasting burn, but the anime and the manga seem to really contradict that sometimes, and it really pisses me off. I mean, why say that if they really don't last forever? The Tsukiyomi, we seen him fuck up Kakashi with it around 10 years ago. 10 years ago. To clarify that, 10 years ago. And he has, I believe he used it on Sasuke too to show him the way he killed the clan. But this man and this Mangekyou Sharingan, let's be honest, if we all had the choice to choose one, this would probably be it. And it's not because of those two jutsu, it's because of either the Susanoo or the Torsuke Blade. Let's be honest, we all got a couple of motherfuckers that we would want to seal away forever if we could. But the Torsuke Blade is basically blade that is equipped with his Susanoo, and if it first has to hit you first, it has to be fast enough to hit you, and it has to be fast enough to pierce you, and your body, you know, it has to be pierceable. I mean, you like somebody like the third Raikage, it's not going through the fucking armor at all. But it's just a regular sword. It's just chakra, and you know, it's just bigger. That's it. And if it happens to pierce you, you get sealed. That's it, people. You know, it's not some kind of God Almighty, oh, I'm free at last kind of. No, it's not that kind of. It's a sword. If it stabs you, it has to pierce you. By the way, it's not like, hey, it hit you, ain't pierce you. You get no. It's not that kind of sword. It has to pierce you, as in go through you. Okay. And that's basically it. I mean, look, it's unexplainable the troubles of this Mangekyou Sharingan and what it could cause. By the way, he has Izunami, by the way, but he doesn't need a Mangekyou for that. I believe you just need a complete Sharingan to even have the Izunami. But Itachi, the way he even uses Mangekyou Sharingan is very magnificent, and I appreciate that, and that's why it holds a high spot at number 6 on this list. The number 5, Madara Uchiha's eternal Mangekyou Sharingan. Now, it is hard for a regular Mangekyou Sharingan to be higher than an EMS, which is why, you know, EMS is above Itachi's. Although Itachi has Susanoo, Torsuke Blade, and shit like that, as I said, that Torsuke Blade isn't doing shit unless it pierces you. And EMS, Madara's EMS, it is capable of unlocking a perfect Susanoo. And it took Tsunade's all of her power just to break like a rib cage. And the fact that Torsuke Blade isn't piercing the fucking Susanoo, basically. It isn't even scratching the damn surface. This perfect Susanoo that is embedded by this EMS could swipe and cut mountains effortlessly and without even burning chakra. That's just a weapon of the perfect Susanoo with the sword. It can literally step on Itachi's half-ass, not even a half-ass Susanoo, because at least his half Susanoo would be half the size of the perfect Susanoo, but it's not. It's maybe that goes up to his kneecap. Maybe because the way the perfect Susanoo look compared to the Kage's, and the way the perfect Itachi Susanoo look on him, just like a big, you know, little cover-up. It's not the biggest thing in the world, pause. But the perfect Susanoo completely can literally stomp on the damn thing. And a Yada mirror, it can't deflect everything, people. People think it can deflect it. It can't. It cannot do that, okay, people? It can deflect all ninja. Well, not all, because if your shit is some kind of dimension warping shit, I don't see how we're going to deflect that. Tell me how it does. But all physical text, it doesn't work on it. But then again, the Yada mirror does not even cover the entire Susanoo itself. But Madara's in EMS, look, if Madara's EMS could at least stop out Hashirama, and I don't think Itachi's MS could do shit to him, that should already say enough. But Madara's EMS holds the number 5 spot. And number 4 is of course Sasuke's EMS. Now, Sasuke's EMS, this is since he even got this damn thing, all he's been taking was W's. Besides the time he fought Naruto at the age of 17 during the end of the war, it's damn near the same thing as Madara's. Besides the fact that, you know, Madara's, let's be honest, the EMS wasn't really decorated like Sasuke, but Sasuke had the Amaterasu, he can manipulate it, and people say Mangekyou Sharingan Itachi's Mangekyou Sharingan is stronger than Sasuke's EMS. They failed to realize that Sasuke's EMS is Itachi's Mangekyou Sharingan on steroids. That's like saying base Goku was stronger than Goku Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan. It's literally the same eyes. No, I'm not joking. It's the same eyes. The same eye. Literally, I'm not the same fucking eyes. Except that it's in Sasuke's body, all his blood chakra, and that makes it an eternal Mangekyou Sharingan. Which makes it more powerful. It is the next level. It is the evolution. And the beginning of a revolution. It is a new breed. It's a new breed, people. Because I guarantee if Itachi took Sasuke's eyes, y'all be like, oh yeah, the strongest thing ever. I mean, come on. It's literally Itachi's eyes, but enhanced. That's all it is. And they can, you know, use like Amaterasu and shit a lot more frequently. Because it is eternal. He has it forever, and it doesn't die out, and he never loses his light. And he uses less chakra when he does do those kind of jutsu. So I don't get why people say, hey, Itachi's MS is stronger than Sasuke's EMS, when Itachi's MS is Sasuke's EMS on steroids. It makes no goddamn sense to me. Doesn't make any sense to me at all. Now, number 3. Now, I'm going to tell you now. I know we see Shisui there. He is one of the rarest motherfuckers to have an MS that is above a list of Mangekyou Sharingan, and it's above Eternal Mangekyou Sharingan. I know that does sound weird, but keep in mind, people, he has a jutsu. I don't even know how to pronounce the Kodo Masumi. I don't know how to pronounce the damn thing, okay? That jutsu can change your life. I'm not joking. That it can literally change your life. And the fact of that matter is that it's not even why I put it, on the list. Not the anime version of the Susanoo had. I don't give a fuck about that. I don't care about any of that. Why this holds number 3 on this list is due to the fact that this man was capable of putting his entire clan under that jutsu at once. Now, of course, before Donzo Trump came in and snuck in with his homies and they stomped him the fuck out. But this is after that, because here's the thing, he had a resolve. His resolve had put the whole clan under jutsu, no war, none of that. But of course, he had Donzo Trump. He wants to make Kahona great again in his own sense, so he couldn't have that. Got us little niggas to jump Shisui. Rest in peace, my nigga Shisui. Free him out the slammer. But that look, we all know Kodomasu. Look, that's good. That even freed the Edo Tensei Itachi, and that could change somebody's complete outlook and actually control people without them noticing it. Nobody will notice it unless you're a Byakugan user like Ayo, who can sense like a chakra disturbance why it's happening. But when your eye is strong enough to control your entire village, to when even after you die. Even after you die, it'll keep going on until they, eventually perish. That is some OP shit here. The only drawback is he can't use it frequently. Probably, I think he only use it. Well, he is the original user. I think if you're not an original user, it's once every 10 years. Shishui's probably 8 years. But you have Senju DNA. It's probably still be like a year or 2, maybe 3 years. But that is a very powerful jutsu to be held in the eyes of a 24-year-old. I mean, that is simply freaking amazing. And Shisui is very, very, very underrated. One of the most underrated characters in Naruto. So next to I believe the White Fang, which would be Kakashi's father. Now number 2, Obito. Now only reason this actually got over Shisui's Mangekyou Sharingan is because he could use Kamui a lot frequently than whatchamacallit can do his fucking what's his name, Shisui. Now double Mangekyou Sharingan. I'm of course I'm speaking of I having 2 of the same eyes inside the individual. I'm not talking about the actual individuals themselves, because it is the strongest eyes list. His eyes are untouchable. I'm not saying that as a joke. No, I'm actually serious. The user can make themselves untouchable and can suck people in dimensions and can send shit to dimensions where they will never break out. I don't think I had to explain anything. Well, by the way, these are one of the few regular Mangekyou Sharingan that can reach a perfect Susanoo. In fact, that is the only Mangekyou Sharingan standalone, just Mangekyou, that has reached a perfect Susanoo. Next to of course, the originator, which would be Indra Asuki, who holds the number 1 spot in this damn list. This is actually unexplainable. I don't have to explain this at all. These are eyes directly from the sage him fucking self. There's your discussion. That's it. And of course, when he was able to unlock the perfect Susanoo, I believe his Mangekyou Sharingan is the true internal Mangekyou Sharingan. He didn't need to, even if he had to take his brother's eyes, he couldn't. It was no information saying he was blind. No, that was his power. Those were his eyes. There was no blindness. He's probably the only MS user that actually faced that. And Obito, he's second, but it took him 14. It took him 17. It took him 18 years to even start going blind. And that's when Kakashi had it, a non-Uchiha. But of course, Indra Uchiha, he's number 1. Well, his eyes are number 1 because he's not the strongest Mangekyou user. Of course, Sasuke and Madara, but Indra Asuki, he is the number 1 award winner of having the strongest Mangekyou Sharingan on this list. Period. It's unexplainable. His eyes are literally directly from his fucking father. So that's it. And by the way, he had perfect Susanoo in the first Mangekyou, of course, and the first Susanoo, of course, and he probably first Sharingan user and anything, he probably has all of the fucking techniques. Those eyes probably have all of the fucking techniques. Anything under it are watered down versions. You cannot argue it because everything else is just branched out after him. He is the originator. That is the god tree of all Mangekyou Sharingan. But my name is Fugaku. Thank you guys for watching this list. Like, comment, subscribe, watch my other lists as well based on Mangekyou Sharingan. Thank you, and I'm out.